tourism is still our dominant industry, but I think citizenship by investment would probably be second. And so I would think that it accounts for at least 20% of our economy. It allows us the opportunity to do things for our people. And you find that here you have existing all of these programs, development programs, social programs, programs in health, programs in national security, that really allow us as a country to advance the best interests of our people.
Well, FACT's been around for 36 years, so we think we've got a lot to offer to help the Caribbean programs and bring them along. The work we're doing is due diligence work, verification of the applications, and that experience gives us the opportunity to drill very deeply down into the areas to make sure the people who are applying are who they say they are. We have a lot of experience in that area. We think it's almost a unique selling point, really, in terms of what we've been doing over the years.
In terms of revenue and the proceeds, we see this at work in terms of our poverty alleviation. We see it at work in terms of infrastructural development, social programs, strengthen our security, police in particular.
I'm a former police officer. I used to work at Interpol. I'm an FBI graduate, so I have the FBI connections. I have the connections to Interpol and Europol. So through all of that and all the other work that we've done, we have the ability to be able to help these programs make sure they offer a first-class service and only attract the people they want to attract.
St. Kitts and Nevis is punching well above its weight. We're a small country, to be sure, but I think because we're a stable country, stable democracy, peaceful country, a reliable and trusted international partner, I think as a consequence, countries are very keen to engage with us on a visa waiver arrangement. And so we've had major countries such as Russia and Brazil and Argentina and others, and smaller countries as well. But we've engaged with them all, and we continue with that advancement. So we expect some good news very shortly of some other countries as we seek to get ultimately visa-free access to every country in the world.
We hear from time to time some criticisms of these programs, and for me the answer to that is to make sure that everything is done in a thorough, professional manner. And that's the whole of the program, but particularly with the due diligence, because that's the only way you can be absolutely sure that you're not getting somebody or not giving somebody citizenship who really shouldn't have it, who is going to cause problems or cause reputational damage. And I think if that program is properly considered, done thoroughly, and no stone is left unturned, I think it's fair to say that there would not be any reputational damage and would not be any further criticisms.
We should be announcing some new visa waiver arrangements. This for us is important for citizenship by investment, but more importantly, is important for the people-to-people connections that we seek to promote. People-to-people diplomacy is ultimately the best form of diplomacy. And when people can travel freely to see each other, to experience each other's countries, their cultures, their food, I think that ultimately is what makes for a better world.